This is All India Radio, the news read by Meera Gandhi Gulati. The Supreme Court today said that auctions are not the only permissible method for disposal of natural resources across sectors. It held that the 2G verdict was confined to allocation of spectrum and is not applicable to other resources. Giving its opinion on the presidential reference arising out of the 2G verdict, a 5-judge Constitution bench headed by Chief Justice S.H. Kapadia also ruled that common good is the touchstone for any policy, and if it meets that, then any means adopted is in accordance with the constitutional principles. The bench, also comprising Justices D.K. Jain, J.S. Khehar, Deepak Mishra and Ranjan Gogoi, observed that auction, despite being a more preferable method of alienation or allotment of natural resources, cannot be held to be a constitutional requirement or limitation for alienation of all natural resources, and therefore every method other than auction can be struck down as ultra vires the constitutional mandate. The bench said that auctions may be the best way of maximizing revenue, but revenue maximization may not always be the ultimate motive of the policy, and natural resources can be allocated to private companies by other methods for the purpose to serve public good. Telecom Minister Kapil Sibal welcomed the Supreme Court judgment on 2G, saying that the apex court has upheld the government's stand. Talking to media in New Delhi, he said that the court has brought constitutional clarity on the issue. Mr. Sibal said that as far as policy is concerned, especially economic policy, is in the domain of the government. Law Minister Salman Khurshid has said that the verdict on the 2G auction is a major relief for the government and it will help take public policy forward. The exit of Ajit Pawar from the Maharashtra government today appeared certain, with the NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar saying that the issue of the Deputy Chief Minister's resignation is over for the party. At the same time, the NCP chief said the offer of resignation of 19 other ministers of the party in the state has not been accepted, maintaining that the decision to resign as the Deputy Chief Minister was taken by Ajit himself. Sharad Pawar told PTI that after the party leadership gave Ajit permission to step down after due consideration, he handed over the resignation letter to the Chief Minister. The Supreme Court has rejected CBI's plea to cancel the bail granted to former Gujarat Minister Amit Shah in the Sohrabuddin Sheikh encounter case. However, the apex court agreed to transfer the trial from Gujarat to Mumbai. A bench comprising Justices Aftab Alam and Ranjana Prakash Desai also permitted Shah to enter and travel in Gujarat in view of the upcoming assembly elections. CBI had approached the apex court against the bail granted to Shah by the Gujarat High Court in the case of alleged encounter killing of gangster Sohrabuddin Sheikh and for shifting the trial of the case to a place outside Gujarat. The Supreme Court today said that the Kudankulam nuclear power plant will not be allowed to start functioning if it fails to meet the safety standards. The apex court said this while responding to a petition moved by the Nuclear Power Corporation of India, NPCIL. In its affidavit, the NPCIL had maintained that in the event of a Fukushima-like disaster, the Kudankulam plant is fully equipped to deal with the situation. The Supreme Court also issued notice to Tamil Nadu Environment and Forest Ministry and Pollution Control Board in response to the NPCIL petition challenging the environmental clearance to the project. Former cricketer Sandeep Patil has been appointed as the chairman of the Indian Cricket Selection Committee. The new committee was appointed by the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, during its annual general meeting held in Mumbai today. And that is the end of this news bulletin.